Research is all about getting insights, which means understanding what users need. When we analyze data, we also need to check if it's influenced by cognitive biases. An insight often feels like a sudden realization, and that's when confirmation bias can sneak in. It feels validated with one review and almost undeniable with two. Our brains aren't great for storing information. We can only handle about 7 items at a time, give or take. This magic number 7 shows we can't process large amounts of data without organizing and grouping it. That's why tools like Lean Canvas and UserFlow are handy. We'll focus on Lean Canvas and UserFlow since we've already covered JTBD. Jobs to be done. Lean Canvas is a great way to organize data and track changes. Save all versions of your Lean Canvas, even the old ones. Start with a version based on your assumptions, then update it with real data as you get it. Lean Canvas is divided into 9 blocks, each focusing on a different aspect of the business model. It looks like a table with specific sections to fill out. Here's how to complete it. 1. Problem. List the key problems your product solves for customers. Questions. What are your customers' main problems or needs? How are they currently solving them? 2. Customer segments. Define your target audience. Questions. Who are your customers? What are their characteristics? How can you segment them? 3. Unique value proposition. Explain what makes your product unique and why customers should choose it. Questions. What unique value do you offer? Why choose you over competitors? 4. Solution. Describe how your product addresses the problems. Questions. What are the main features of your product? How do they meet customer needs? 5. Channels. Identify how you'll attract and retain customers. Questions. What sales and marketing channels will you use? How will you interact with customers? 6. Revenue streams. Explain how your business will make money. Questions. What pricing model will you use? What are your main income sources? 7. Cost structure. List the main expenses. Questions. What are the main costs for production and promotion? What fixed and variable costs do you expect? 8. Key metrics. Define the metrics to measure success. Questions. What metrics will evaluate your product's success? How will you track them? 9. Unfair advantage. Identify what gives you a competitive edge. Questions. What is your key advantage over competitors? What makes your product hard to copy? Here's an example of a Lean Canvas for a UX design course. Problem. Many beginners don't know where to start with UX design. Customer segments. Young professionals in design, students. Unique value proposition. A step-by-step UX design guide with interactive assignments and mentor support. Solution. An online course with video lessons, assignments, and expert feedback. Channels, social media ads, university partnerships, SEO, revenue streams, course subscriptions, one-time payments for extra materials, cost structure, platform development, content production, marketing, key metrics, number of subscribers, course completion rate, feedback, unfair advantage, unique content by leading experts, interactive assignments, mentor support. Today's lesson is heavy on theory, so let's get practical. Find a Lean Canvas template online and start working on it. Practice by creating a Lean Canvas for a business idea, even if it's silly. Then do one for a real nearby business using only publicly available info. Take your time, think carefully, and double-check your work. Feed the result to ChatGPT and ask for tough questions that might force you to revise your Lean Canvas. Spend the rest of today. I want to remind that this video is our 16th day of the free UX 6 weeks course. Spend the rest of today exploring the concept of RAT, Risky Assumption Test. Use resources like UX Magazine and Medium for case studies. On the 17th day, create a list of 30 risky assumptions based on your Lean Canvas and describe how to test each one. Detail the risks, potential outcomes, and testing methods. In the second half of the day, return to your previous project. From memory, create a Lean Canvas, then review your notes to see if any corrections are needed. Create a list of RATs for your project to finish the day. We'll wrap up Lean Canvas here. Next lesson, we'll dive into UserFlow.